Hello, Abu Dhabi. I'm James Pham here reporting to you about a local homicide that occurred on October 15, 2011. 18-year-old Camilla Stevenson was found dead in a dark blue Chrysler 300 in the parking lot of the Creek Road Apartments. The Abu Dhabi Police Department have a suspect, 23-year-old Charles DeLoche. Let's take it to Cole Gamble, who is on scene with the responding officer, to see what he has to say. Cole?
Thanks, James. Cole Gamber here at the Creek Road Apartments. I'm joined by Officer Steve Ford, the responding officer to the 911 call that day. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Sure. On October 15th, early morning or early afternoon, we received a medical call for an unconscious female in the vehicle. At that time, multiple units responded because we got a second call saying that the female may be violent at times. Multiple units responded. As we responded, I was the first one to make contact with the vehicle. When we did, we found a female unconscious in the front passenger seat of the vehicle. There was blood on the center console. The vehicle doors were locked. At that time, I had to make entry into the vehicle, and we determined that she had been passed away for several days. Detective units were called, and the crime scene unit was set up and processed at that time.
While still on scene where the car was found, I had a chance to speak with Andrew Sarson, a resident of the Creek Road Apartments. He told us a little bit about his perspective of that day.
I was like, wow, somebody got killed. So then I ran back outside, and I saw the guy interviewing a lady up there, and then I ran back in and come find out that, it was a blue Chrysler 300. Someone had shot this lady in the head and left her there, and they found her around 12 o'clock that day, and I was like, wow. And I've lived here for about 5 years, and nothing like that has ever happened. It's a quiet neighborhood, and I was really surprised, but not concerned because the landlord put out a memo and put it on everyone's door, letting them know that, reassuring them actually that it was not a resident of this facility.
Well, that's all from the Creek Road Apartments. Let's take it over to the Upper Darby Police Station and catch up with the lead detective of the shooting, Detective William T. Schminke.
We received a call from the patrol division that there was a deceased female in a vehicle at the Creek Road Apartments on Denison Avenue. Myself and other detectives responded out there. We found a black female, 18 years old, deceased in the passenger seat. Myself and other detectives completed a canvass of the area. We knocked on all the doors of all the apartments out there to see if anyone saw anything or heard any gunshots. We then returned to the police headquarters where we had the vehicle towed to. We got a search warrant for the car to try to recover any evidence. During the search warrant, we did recover a shell case into a .45 caliber handgun, which was later confirmed in the autopsy that the woman died of a .45 caliber gunshot wound to the back of the head. From there, we started to try to locate the owner of the vehicle, who was not the deceased woman. Shortly thereafter, a gentleman came in and wanted to confess to the murder. That gentleman turned out to be the owner of the vehicle's brother, who basically had a few different versions of what happened, but he stated that the woman who was found deceased, another male, and he struggled over a firearm in the car. At some point, he gained control of the gun, and as he was pulling back in his seat, the gun discharged.
The court date is set for next week for this homicide case. Thanks again to the Abu Dhabi Police Department. Let's take it back to the desk.